Hello, and thank you for checking out our video on the release of the Gaelrucella or purple loosestrife beetle to help mitigate the purple loosestrife, which are the tall, kind of spiked little shocks of purple. Those are the plants that we're trying to mitigate. We have here the actual potted plant of purple loosestrife here, and within this potted plant there is a collection of beetles and larvae of those beetles to help control and mitigate. They will eat away at the plant in question here, and I'll see if I can't get close enough. Here you go. You can see through the netting there the beetles crawling around. I don't know how good of a view we'll actually be able to get once the beetles are out of this netted pot. You can also see, or should be able to see, that little yellow bit there is one of the larvae. So they will also be munching away on the plant right alongside the beetles. But if you take a look at this plant here, more than most of the potted plants that we got, actually, this one is really active and this group looks eager to get out. So that's exactly what we're going to do for them. I'm going to head back to that kind of hub of loosestrife right in here. And you can kind of see how the process goes. It's not particularly exciting. I'm just going to take that net off and shake some of the beetles out and mix it in with the rest of the loosestrife. So that's what we're going to do. So just for the sake of scale, here's me with the loosestrife plant. So it's not exactly a tiny plant that we're putting in here, and this has been sitting in water, so it's pretty heavy. But we're going to go ahead and place it. Oh, there's a nice monarch next to me. Not really good for PR that the monarch's sitting there enjoying it, but oh well. And this netting's just kept on by a rubber band at the base. Simple enough. I don't actually know how much audio the camera's picking up, but all you can do is try. And you'll see pretty immediately once I pull this off that the loosestrife that they've been feeding on is all dying out because it's been getting eaten away at by these beetles the entire time they're kind of going through their life cycle within this netted plant. So at this point it's as simple as kind of moving this plant into a section where there's already some healthy and living loosestrife and trying to intermix its branches in with the healthy loosestrife so the beetles can walk right from one plant to the other. It doesn't have to be anything pretty. And then there's a bunch of beetles still inside this net. You saw them crawling around before I took it off. So we're just going to turn this inside out over top of this loosestrife plant. Give that a little shake. They're not all going to go right on the plant. But, you know, they know what they're doing. They know what they're looking to get here. And he flew away. Straight away and onto the plant. So like I said, they know what they're doing. Make sure there aren't too many more on here before we call it a day. There goes another one. And we'll see if this one doesn't fly away, but you can't get him up close to the camera. I'm not sure how well that's showing up actually. It's a little too bright for me to really see what the camera's picking up here, but hopefully that's focusing. You can see that beetle crawling around there. I'm going to put it on the plant before it gets a chance to fly away. that looks to about have done it for this batch. So, it's as simple as that. They'll move along, they'll munch down on this patch here, spread, reproduce. You know, in the next year, hopefully there's even more of them. And once they're done with this patch, they'll fly over. There's more in this direction here. I don't know if you can see it quite right, but there's more throughout this area. Fortunately, this isn't completely overtaken by loosestrife, like a lot of areas are where it's present. So we're going to try and mitigate the loosestrife before it gets that bad. So that's what the beetles are here to do. So thanks for checking this video out. Hopefully there aren't too many audio or video issues with it. We appreciate you stopping by.